I've been saying for a while that until we're in Masters promos, whether or not we win in the short term doesn't really matter, right? Well, guess what? Now we're here, and suddenly, whether or not we win in the short term actually matters quite a bit. We'll make it back from. Oh, I did not realize how much chip I had taken. All right, well, we're here. We're here. It's do or die now. One more game. One more game between us and Masters. All right, one round for your entire life. What do when everything rides on one round? All right, and we are back with some more Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising action for you here on the Road to Master. After a very, very exciting video last time, I would definitely watch that if I were you. While you're there, I would like and subscribe, and maybe even leave a nice comment. I always appreciate those. But anyways, we're back here now. We're in S++1 4 gems, right? We're trying to get into Masters promos here. I really did not expect us to be knocking on the door this early, but we're here. But more important than anything, still, it is all about we got to play well. If we play well, we can get to Masters promos and beyond, right? It's just let's not hyper fixate too much on like winning and losing. Let's just play well, and the wins will come, and hopefully the losses will not. Okay, he's not DPing. I kind of expected him to, but he's being very. Oh god, I could have killed him off of that if I converted the Raging Strike. Okay. I'm gonna throw you, and I don't think you're ready for it, and I think you're dead. Yeah? Second hit does more damage than the first? Nice, okay. We take the first game versus this here Granathan, and we'll go from there. If we 2-0 this, that does put us right back into promos. So, hooray. I'm gonna super jump here. Yeah. I just had a feeling, because last time I was a bit more hesitant, and he was the one who ran in, so I figured maybe he would want to do that again. And this time, we just blow up his 6-6-0 with a little super jump here. I'm gonna Raging Strike you. Nice, you're not ready. You're going to give me one of your Brave points. I feel like I'm a hypnotist right now. You will give me one of your Brave points. Yeah, there you go. Those are the, that's that, what's it called? The medium clothesline conversions off of 2H that kind of plagued us in the last video. We did manage to get it that time. And we did kind of mess up the rest of the conversion. But luckily, we're just going to treat it as an all-American reset there and then go from there. I'm going to 6-6L at you this time. Yep, okay. I figured you might be a little bit more wary, a little bit more likely to down back because of the super jump that I blew you up with last time. I'm not going to do anything here. Okay, yeah, you can DP. Get away, though. Now what? You gonna DP again? Oh, maybe. Bonk. Very ambitious jump in there, I would say, from Sir Granathan. But, like, you know, as is his right, of course. Get Raging Strike to give me your last bravery points. Thank you. Oh, well, that's unfortunate for him. He ran up to me and like I thought he was going to hit me. Instead, he was gonna throw, but he was out of range of throw. So my baited Brave counter, which ended up as a Raging Strike there, actually just blew him up. So you know, we'll take that. It's not a crime to get lucky. No DP. Okay. I need to not. Oh, okay. Well, that's accidental, and I didn't even have the meter for a follow-up there, so a bit of an unfortunate mistake from the Gran there. He didn't necessarily need to spend his meter to get me off of him in that circumstance. I think he's gonna DP here, right? Surely. No. What a patient man. But unfortunately, that is gonna be his demise. All right, and we're back. I mean, this is great that we're bouncing sort of here. We're win 4 to rank up right away. We're getting here, right? So let's see. This is much more difficult than the previous promos. If you remember, promos from S to S plus and from S plus to S plus plus was win 3 out of 5, right? So you could lose twice. That is a world of difference. That is night and day from needing to win 4 in a row. We're not in a row necessarily, but it's we need to win 4 out of 5. This means we can only lose 1 match, right? Out of the next 3 sets we play, we have to like 2-0, 2-0, and then win and then lose and win the first one or something like that. You can figure out the configurations there, but okay, yeah, Neophobia. We fought this person on our promos last time too, and they kind of I think we did manage to hold on, but they did take a game off of us. So let's see here. So this is again, I've been saying for a little bit here of like, oh, you know, it doesn't matter until we're in Masters promos, whether or not we. Oh, nice. I shouldn't have done the medium button there in the clash. I should have done I mean, my lights would have lost, so probably I should have actually just spot dodged. Okay, understandable. Have a nice day. But anyway, yeah. Well, I've been saying for a while that until we're in Masters promos, whether or not we win in the short term doesn't really matter, right? Well, guess what? Now we're here, and suddenly, whether or not we win in the short term actually matters quite a bit. So we're still going to. I mean, the goal is still to play well, obviously, because like playing well and focusing on not letting our bad habits take over and things like that. These are the things that will lead to wins, right? So that's the thing that's going to get us out of Masters promos and into Masters. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Neophobia was very good about blowing me up for jumping at them, right? Like hitting me with. Oh, nice. Hitting me with like air throws and things like that. And they do take the first round on us here. Okay. putting us on the back foot a little. I need to be more aggressive at stopping them when they jump at me in the air like that. And honestly, air command grab is probably my best bet. It might be what... Oh god, it might save me when I need it the most. Are they gonna try to meaty command grab me here? I have a weird feeling about that. No, they're not. Okay, okay. Bonk. Get me out of here. Okay, I'll gladly take that just to be out of the corner, basically. Okay, we'll get loads there. Oh, and the backdash to bait my Brave counter, and that might be our first loss in Masters already. Or in Promos, rather. Well, we're not dead yet, but we're in danger, to be sure. Okay. Nice! Okay, okay, well, there's something. Oh, but I don't... Okay, okay, but honestly, that's a huge improvement there that we actually did adapt, because they've been giving me a lot of trouble with that, right, with jumping at me in that fashion. So the fact that we did actually manage to air command grab them there, and that's, again, the second ever intentional air command grab that we've hit on someone, right? So we're definitely picking the right time to start implementing that good habit. And hopefully, I mean, we're in the danger zone now, right? We cannot lose any games in Promos anymore. But it's still doable, right? We just have to 2-0 this Vera right here, and then 2-0 our next set. You know, we've done it before. We've done back-to-back 2-0s on people before. Now, obviously, this is not a great start right here. I think I'm getting over this. It's not huge vertically. Yep. I had like a long time to think about what I wanted to do for a punish there. I should have done close H for sure. But oh well, this is still really good damage here. I'm just gonna run up and I think I'm just gonna throw you on wake up. Yep. No needs to respect DP or anything like that there. Even if you hit me with DP, I'm not too upset about it. Okay, all right. Let's try and take this next game here, and yeah, let's be better about punishing this Vera here for jumping at us. They are being, I mean, against Ladiva in particular. That should be, you know, this should be one of the characters that you are the least comfortable doing what Neophobia here is doing, where you just kind of jump at them belligerently in neutral. Because I've been given like God's gifts to airs, right? This command grab. It just so happens that I'm really bad at using it, but it's a wonderful tool. Oh, I didn't do jump U. If I'd done jump U, we would have taken it there. That's okay. Oh, and they missed their air throw. Damn, they timed it wrong and missed their air throw. Okay, well, there's one win, one loss. We got a long road to go. We gotta beat Neophobia here again, and then we also have to win 2-0 our next set, right? So we got work to do. That's for damn sure. They got rollbacked out of that hit. Understandable. Have a nice day. Oh, I couldn't get the conversion there, but we do get a conversion there. So I guess, you know, there is justice in the world after all. Oh, they got hit by that? Dang, I was not ready to convert. I was ready to just do some command grab schmicks there. Instead, stunned it for RC. Understandable. Have a nice... Oh, well, have a nice day, but unfortunately your throw bait there does not work very well against Raging Strike. I suppose it worked the one time just because they reacted fast enough to blow me up for it. But I suppose in general, not so much. Because it has more horizontal range than a throw, right? There you go, and that's how I'm not going to make the same mistake. I am going to jump you and punish you for that. And suddenly, this set versus Neophobia here, we're up, and we could potentially close it out in a 2-0 here. I'm being very careful about them going aerial, right? This is the kind of thing that they've given me a lot of trouble with in the past in my sets versus them. So I'm trying to really be clean about that here. Like that, for example. DP, that's fine. Hello, Luminero. Alright. Oh, I couldn't get a conversion there because I landed with medium. Highly unfortunate. Oh, close age. Okay. I'm being a little too aerial now. Let's not get too crazy with that. I did see that coming. I was like, my sixth or even my seventh sense tells me I'm about to get meaty command grabbed here. Because I don't, maybe this is like something, I fought Neophobia lots of times, even in the past, so maybe this is something that they've done to me before. I can't remember. Okay, yeah, ultimate DP, that's fine. We got a very notable Brave Points advantage here, and that should do it. All right, good game, sir. It's close, right? We're 2 games away. In our next set, basically, we just have to 2-0. We've 2-0'd people before. All we have to do is 2-0 the next person we fight, right? How tough can it be? Well, I'm gonna sit here. I'm just gonna lab this safe jump combo, and maybe I'll finally hit it on someone. But I'm very happy about that game. Integrating air-to-air command grab. It's like I couldn't have written a better script. At the most important moment in our ranked career, in our Masters promos, we finally integrate air-to-air command grab, where it really is our only option to beat that sort of Vera pressure. So, you know, hooray, I suppose. If this match doesn't pan out to anything, I'm just gonna see you guys in the next one here. Oh, never mind, it did. Okay, cool. Right before I pause the recording, we do get something. Like, so let's see, what is this? 2B? It's Neophobia. All right, man. Well, it all comes down to this. We fought this person a lot. They know our habits. We know their habits. We just fought them. We got to 2-0 them. Let's see. Okay. Not a great start, unfortunately. Something that I definitely could have air-to-air command grabbed there. Oh, but they messed it up. Which, hooray. I'll gladly take a hit there if it means that they don't get their install. Okay. First round here. Looking not super great so far, to be sure. I'll take that. Oh, wow. I did not think they would land in time to spot dodge that. Highly unfortunate. Okay, we might just be dead here. It's going to be a tough round to make it back from. Oh! I did not realize how much chip I had taken. All right, well, we're here. We're here. It's do or die now. It is do or die now. We can't lose this next round to Neophobia, or we will be toast, as it were. Yeah, that's a good start. That's a better start. All right, he's going to throw you down here for some OP. Not going to fall for that Raging Strike. Stunned it for RC. Oh, right, the second hit's an overhead. Okay, well, hold on. Things are getting dangerous suddenly. Things are getting dangerous suddenly. Pause, hold. This is bad. You're going to get a full combo here. Okay, well, that's not great, honestly. Stunned it for RC again. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, we don't get punished. Okay, we definitely deserve to die there. Okay, we're not going to get anything here. Oh, I'm blocking this. There's like 5 hits here, though. I do remember that. Okay. Very spooky round. We stay alive, though. We stay alive. All right, Neophobia, you're killing me here, man. Can't you just roll over and die? All right. Understandable. Have a nice day. I suppose not. No rolling over and dying will be happening on this day. Okay, I'm blocking that low. Okay, very spooky there. Okay, get away from me. They're being they're giving up a lot of screen space here. Yeah, which this is the problem with that, right? Is yeah, it keeps them safe, but now they're in the corner, and it's sort of their own doing. Okay, I'm blocking that low. I'll take this throw. That's okay. They didn't even back throw. Oh, and they just spend the money, the cash on the install there. That's fair. Alrighty. I figured they wouldn't be ready for that back to back there. Okay, we block the high-low nonsense there. Oh, okay, we don't get a hit on them there. Oh, they DP our Raging Strike. Okay. DP again. I don't think they're blocking. Oh my god. Okay. We're alive. One more game. One more game between us and Masters. All we have to do. One more game. All right, folks. Let's focus up. Okay, brave counter. That's fine. I'm not going to do anything too crazy on defense here. If you're not doing anything that's going to threaten me, then I'm just going to sit here and take it. Okay. Oh, damn it. I thought maybe I'll have a bit of an opportunity there. It was not the case. We'll take this throw. Okay, get off of me. I'll get out of the corner here. Oh, okay. I'll get a combo on you while I'm at it, apparently. Another brave counter off of them. That's great news, to be honest. Stun dip RC. Oh, God. They clipped us there. They couldn't get anything off of it, luckily. Oh, my God. And that beats ultimate clothesline. Not like this. Just whiffing in my face there. How brutal. But I couldn't. The mini arrow was controlling the space too well for me to do anything about it. Okay, there's their final brave point. Nice. I thought maybe I could punish that with something, and it seems I could. This is going to be combo limit, right? No. I was going to do that. Oh, God. I tried to Raging Strike on Wake Up, and I simply didn't. Oh, okay, we'll take that throw, I suppose. This is a problem. Oh, God. Oh, no! Oh, we're alive. Oh, I should have skybound darted. Okay, I panicked. Okay, it's fine. We were in this position in the last game, and we won it, right? We're just one round down. We're one round down. That's my turn. Okay, brave counter. Okay, stop running away. Fight me like a man. Get down here. Okay, brave counter again. Understandable, but you can't do too many more of those. Oh, that was weird. A little unblockable setup, I think, that we ended up in accidentally there. They're doing their own fair share of whiffing too. I think they realize just as much as I do that this is my game to get into Masters. Ooh, okay. I don't think this leads to a combo, so that's fine. It's actually not too bad to get hit by that there. Stun Dipper RC, okay. Not ideal, of course, but we'll survive. Oh my god, but we do. Okay. That time they spot dodged, but because we were they were so high up in the air, when we ultimate clothesline, we were still able to get them. All right, 1 round for your entire life. What do? When everything rides on 1 round. That's my turn. Okay, you're gonna brave counter. That's fine. Okay, they spot dodge the far end there. Oh my god. Okay. It's a good start. I'm running up. They're gonna DP? No. Oh, we didn't convert off of that. That's fine. We're blocking low. Just don't let her hit you with a command grab. That's when everything goes wrong. We can punish this. Oh, we can't punish that. Okay, but still, we have a very big brave point advantage. Use it liberally. Oh, okay. We've almost got them. I don't think they're dead. But this is huge. We got a 2 brave point advantage on them. Is it command grab time? It's command grab time. Oh, they spot dodged it. Okay. Absolute mad lad. It's gotta be DP, right? Oh god. Get off of me. Oh, they whiffed their air grab. And we are here. We've arrived. We're not. Oh, I thought we were for a second. I thought it was 1 match off. I thought I miscounted. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. What the hell? At the start of my recording session today, I was in S++4. We're only 16 minutes into the video. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm just like, I'm speechless. Everything was just clicking today, honestly. And the way it went, like, Neophobia. So if you guys watched the last video, we were in Masters promos. We lost the game versus Neophobia. We did 2-1 them. But they were giving me a lot of trouble on a lot of different things. I was cracking when I was fighting them. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna pause my standby reel. We're gonna look at some stats here in a second. So stick around. We're just gonna reminisce on the journey. But and then for air-to-air command grab to be the thing that saves us, right? They were giving us so much trouble with that little horizontal launch that Vera can do there, and we sort of condition them off of it with air-to-air command grab. All of this time that we've been talking about, oh my god, air-to-air, it's so... And then just, we were playing so well, and everything was just... Wow. Guys, listen. I don't ask for this very often. I ask for it occasionally as like a joke, but like... If you're not gonna like and subscribe for this, what are you gonna like and subscribe? If this isn't gonna, I can't impress you, okay? If you're not gonna like and subscribe for this, you're too good for me, okay? I just can't impress you. Yeah, listen, thanks to everyone who, there's some of you who have been here since I was, from the very first video, where I was transitioning over as a Master Rank Street Fighter player who was just like, oh, this game seems fun, let's try it out. 70, 80, 81 videos later, I think it's going to be the 81st Granblue video that I upload. And we're all the way up here in Master. To everyone who gave me advice, right? I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to name everyone, right? But there were a lot of Ladivas, there were a lot of players of certain characters, Vaseraga mains, Lucillus, people who have played different characters who gave me tips about little things. It all added up and added up and added up and added up, and 2B as well recently. And that, some Vera tips for sure that I definitely used in this set too. Thanks to everyone who's been here supporting us. Obviously, by the way, we're still going to keep playing Granblue, right? This isn't the end of videos on the channel or anything like that. We're going to keep playing Granblue. We'll talk about that more at the end of the video here. But for now, if I can figure out how, this might be a nice time. Does this game have stats? Does it show you stats in any way, shape, or form? Like, can we see like how many of each different character we fought or something like that? Player info, battle records, ranked match records, ranked match results. Oh, this is like, okay, yeah, this is it, right? This is every character. All right, yeah. So let's just take a quick look here, guys. I mean, at this point, I'm sorry if you, I'm like having, I'm like shaking right now, right? So I can't play anymore. Obviously, once you're in Master, you can't demote out of Master. So it's not like we're at risk of losing our status. I can't believe we're in Master. I can't believe I can say that. We're not at risk of losing our Master rank or anything, but like, I'm just gonna sit here and we're just gonna reminisce a little bit here and see how it goes, right? So, yeah, so overall, right, we played 1,071 matches with what I have on my card, but I suppose in Ranked, we only played 962. I did, at the beginning, I played a lot more just like with my buddies, right, just messing around in the game and things like that, so that's right, I guess that accounts for roughly like 100 matches, some casuals, things like that. For the past like months, I've basically only been playing Ranked, because my buddies haven't been playing quite as often, and when I have been like enjoying the game with them, it's been more in like a, you know, in more of like a, I guess like a coaching capacity. So yeah, so 962 ranked matches, 54% win rates. That's honestly not bad. It's positive, right? Obviously, it's nothing crazy. We were never, I would say the only, from just like a general fundamental point of view, we were kind of smurfing on everyone until we hit S+. I think S+ is where we really, okay, like the Street Fighter and like Dragon Ball Fighters and Guilty Gear fundamentals that I came over with from different games, they weren't quite getting us there. We had to really start playing some Granblue in S+, right? And then obviously, we got through S+ relatively quickly. Of these 962 matches, are over half of them in S+? They have to be, right? S+ was by far the biggest roadblock in this journey, as you would expect, right? And, wow. But yeah, 54% win rate. I'm not mad about that. Let's kind of go through and see which characters gave us the most trouble. So Gran, funny enough, I mean, I think honestly a lot of this is John, God bless his heart, the free-to-play Gran. Of these, like, we played 39 matches against Gran. I genuinely think like 14 of those or something were against John lifetime. Like I played him 6 times today or something, and like once or twice before that. But Gran, we have a pretty decent win rate against. Kind of makes sense, right? In the sense that not really, a very tricky character. Strong, by the way. Him and Jita down there right next to him. Anyone who's gonna tell you that these are like, oh, they're just the honest Shoto characters? I got my eye on you. Tell me what your agenda is. Why are you... Because have you seen how far away we've been wall bounced by Gran, and especially by that devil right there? This one. If I can't select them. Okay. But if that Jira, she wall bounces you from like 3/4 of the other side of the screen, right? And they've got very belligerent jump normals, right? There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. They're strong characters. There's nothing wrong with being a strong character. But like anyone who's like, oh, boo-hoo, I'm a Jita main, I'm a Gran main, I'm playing the poor, honest Shoto character. No, you're lying. Your character's strong. They're very cool. They're very fun, but don't bullshit me, okay? We all know what you're trying to sell here. Now, who you could really say that about is Catalina. And funny enough, is this our lowest win rate against anyone? Yeah, no, actually it's Beelzebub, funny enough. Okay, that's because Beelzebub is a bit more rare. Catalina's a bit of a bigger sample size, but this makes sense, right? Catalina, I talked about it a whole lot as we played her, Anila, Vera at times when she was standing very far away from us in the corner. Even 2B, I think in this, sometime like in the last video or something like that. One of the things that Ladiva struggles with the most in this game, so grapplers in general, right? Usually their 2 worst matchups are complete polar opposites of the scale. Zoners, people can just keep them away from them the entire match, and then funny enough, like bruisers, almost like Vaseraga, but not really because of how they did him dirty in this game. Think of like Marissa Zangief, right? In Street Fighter 6 is the best example. A character that is just, they got big range, because grapplers are usually one of the nice things about them is they have really big normals, so they can kind of contest with normals a little bit. But if you got someone who's got just as big of normals as them, and they've got a ton of plus on block shit, grapplers tend to have really bad frame data, right? So they have a really hard time defending themselves against those characters. In this game, I guess it will maybe something like not Seox is kind of a good example in this case of like a character with a lot of plus frames, and Ladiva is already disadvantaged when it comes to mashing on stuff because she has a 6 frame is her fastest defensive option, right? But anyway, Catalina stands on the other side of that spectrum, where she's not a projectile zoner, but I mean she is. She has a really good projectile, but she has had these really big normals that are very good at keeping Ladiva out, and that kind of explains why we have so much trouble with her, right? And I'm not surprised at all to see that she is our 2nd lowest win rate after Beelzebub. Beelzebub, by the way, a very similar idea, right? That guy, every special move of his hits the entire screen. Charlotta, about even. I feel like that makes sense, right? I feel like the Charlotta Ladiva matchup, it almost feels like the Ladiva matchup where the offense from both characters is so overwhelming that the first person to get the other person in the corner wins. Right? Charlotta is just this gremlin. She's got plus frames, she's got demon flip, she's got high, low, left, right, throw, strike, right? She's got all of this mix, and very cool character, very fun character. I haven't played her, but just by looking at her, you can tell that everyone who's playing Charlotta is having a great time, right? Shoutouts to all the Charlotta mains. But like, yeah, if I get her in the corner first, Ladiva's offense, explosive. 50-50 at 50-50 at 50-50, and it loops into each other. If Charlotta gets me in the corner first, I'm also probably gonna die. So this 50% win rate makes some sense here. This is actually the first character that we labbed something against, if you remember. If you guys were around back then, this was back when videos were getting like 50 views on them. So if you guys are around that long, I love you, man. I love you. But her multi-slash attack, when I first ran into it, I was like, I don't get it. Sometimes he's far away. Sometimes I can't mash on it. I can't jump. I don't know. So obviously we understand how to deal with that now, right? If she does 6 slashes, it's plus, and she's far away. So it's kind of her turn, but also she's far enough away that if you have like a really long reaching normal or something, you can kind of contest. And if she does the light one, then it's minus, and then it's your turn, but you can cover it with DP. And if she does the Exius, hold that. Lancelot is kind of like Seox, right? One of those characters that he's just so overwhelming to block, right? I would say he is... It's kind of like Charlotta in the sense that if I get him in the corner first, sure. If he gets me in the corner first, he blows me up. But Lancelot is, one, really good at getting out of the corner. And for me especially, the thing that beats Lancelot just wall jumping out of the corner like that, like Rashid, is air to air command grab. And we never incorporated that until this video when we hit master. I got it though. I got it, guys. I finally got it. So that he gets out of the corner when I'm playing him a lot for free by just wall jumping out, and I can't get out of the corner with him. So it's slightly below average win rate. I think makes a lot of sense. Percival is our least... No, Uno's got to be our least watched. Who's the character we ran into the least? Yeah, 6 matches versus Andre. And I think 2 of them were the same guy. So yeah, never mind. But Percival is really... He's down there. He's second least? Yeah, oh, no, it's... Oh, Lunalu doesn't count. Yeah. So, no, it's Beelzebub and then Percival. Percival is bottom 3 in terms of how often we see him. So it's kind of a very small sample size there, but I guess we won more of our sets against Percival than not. I honestly can't speak much on Percival. But clearly it can't be that bad. I mean, he always got big sword, but I've heard a lot. I can't speak on it. This is more just repeating what I've heard other people say. But I know that a lot of people are not very happy with what Percival got in Rising. To my understanding, he was very strong in Granblue Fantasy Versus, but then they didn't really. Everyone's gotten these massive upgrades in terms of its ultimate skills and like and 6XL is kind of an across the board buff, but obviously not all 6XLs are created equal. And Percy, to my understanding, did not really get a huge buff in terms of ultimate skills, so he kind of just got power crept basically in Rising. Apparently, is how it goes. Ladiva, my girl, bro. Shout out. Okay, I will do this though. Salty Ace Hole, aka I think Krushroth on YouTube. You comment on all of my stuff. Thank you very much. A lot of your tips have been invaluable. I tried to do I think. Yeah, like the whiffing 6XL into command grab, for example, it's been very helpful against parry characters. A bunch of stuff, right? You're great. Thank you very much. Obviously, Uber Cheesecake gave me a couple of tips. Goated Ladiva player, right? I'm so sorry. I'm sure I'm forgetting other Ladivas that have come on and given me tips. But thank you to all the Ladivas. You guys are, we're out here. Us grapplers sticking together. We got one more Ladiva in Master, boys. I don't know. I don't think she's the least represented character, but she's down there. So obviously Ladiva, one of my worst matchups, right? As fun as it sounds, but I was never good in the Ladiva mirror, and I'm not still, right? Like if I fight some Masters Ladiva in the next video, they're gonna kill me. But yeah, it's very much. You get bogged down thinking about what you would do, right? And then I don't play Ladiva the same way that a lot of other Ladivas play Ladiva because I don't command grab as much as they do. I don't do the same kind of pressure strings, right? And that's probably a bad thing. They're doing better than I am. But it results in, I think they're going to do something I would do, but no, they do something better and I'm not ready for it. Matera, this is wild. This is nuts. Is this our... What's it? Oh, no, it's Gran, right? Gran's our highest win rate. And then Anila. And then Lucillus. Okay. But then Matera is right up there. She's top 5. We have a 64% win rate versus Matera. On paper, this has to be one of Ladiva's worst matchups, right? I mean, to be fair, it's small sample size. We only fought 14. But, like, hey, I guess we're beating Matera's. Lawayne, again, by the way, I don't disparage anyone for maining. I think that's really stupid to say, like, oh, you're a Near main. Oh, you play a top tier. Oh, you play this character that I think is lame. Screw you. No. I don't disparage anyone, but when I shout someone out, it's not that I don't like everyone else. It's that, like, obviously Ladiva mains, I love you guys. I think I mentioned earlier the Charlotta mains, right? You guys are just cool, right? You're playing a little gremlin character. I always love these. I don't play those characters very often, but I do. I love those characters myself. Lawayne mains, dude, you guys, you're out here, okay? You're playing the coolest character in the game, in my opinion. And honestly, a lot of the Lawaynes I have fought have not been gimmicking me out. Lawayne apparently has a lot of potential to just play super fundamental Granblue and just blow people up. Obviously, with some gimmicks sprinkled in. His supers are a big thing. His parry is kind of a gimmick, right? But I've been fighting a lot of very fundamental Lawaynes who have just been... And every now and then, they play clean, and they sneak in one ridiculous option, and you're like, oh god. Anyway, Fairy. So yeah, shout out to the Lawaynes. Listen, shout out to the Fairies too, but come on, man, you guys kill me. This win rate got a little better at the very end because I got, there's one Fairy that I discovered, like I was crushing her whip normals and I won like 3 sets in a row against that Fairy. So this win rate's a little better, but don't get it twisted. This Fairy win rate before Tebluan, I think is their name. Before that, the Fairy definitely was our lowest win rate. It would have been below 40%, which is what Bubbed is. Listen, man, Fairy, shout out to you guys. Zoning is hard, okay? Zoning's hard. Just because it's easier against Lodiva, zoning is, especially in Fantasy versus Rising. Can you imagine trying to zone out, like, Seox? You're gonna zone out Soras? You know? You're gonna zone out Near? Good luck, right? So, much respect to the zoners, but you guys kill me. And for that, I hate you just a little bit. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I'm petty. Zeta, a character that still mixes me up a whole ton with the pogo stuff, but I think we developed a very good game plan against her as we fought more and more of them. And of course, also, her parry is very weak to that whiff 6XL wake-up pressure that I was talking about. Vaseraga, this is like that Key and Peele sketch where they hug each other, you know, it's like, don't forget about that, because that's all we got. The only other big body in this game, my boys, Vaseraga mains. To everyone else I shouted out, except the Lodivas, you guys are number 1, of course. I love all of you guys. Vas, you guys are number 2. I love you guys, fellow big bodies. This is the character I'm probably going to play next, by the way. We're going to play some more Master Lodiva. We might dabble in some Vaseraga. This character seems really cool. I love big bodies. I might play some Granblue Fantasy versus Relink, or Granblue Fantasy Relink on the channel if you guys are interested in that. And I'll play probably him in that game, because I don't think Lodiva's in this game. You guys are awesome. I'm sorry for what they did to you in Rising. You deserve better. I'm sorry that I can just roll through your steps. You deserve better, but hey, it's the life of a big body, right? We're not given the tools that we might necessarily want, but that's by design, and we learn to live with it, and we learn to win anyway. And the Vaseragas that I played, shout outs to all of you guys. Narmaya? Once again, the character that I've played, one of the characters that I played the most. Is it still the character I played the most? I said that every time, right? No, it's Vera, yeah. Vera makes sense, and then Siegfried. And then Narmaya's tied with Lucillus, actually. Obviously, 2B, 34 matches in such a short amount of time. She's crazy popular. Just didn't have enough time to get those matches going. But Narmaya, one of the characters I played the most, top 5, that I still don't know how to fight. But apparently it works out, because our win rate's about even. Sora's mains, crazy old Diaper Man. You guys are crazy. This is the other character that I'm interested in trying to get after Vaseraga. Shout out to you guys. Pretty decent win rate against Zoe. Again, Zoe's a character that we fought a lot early on, and I think we were able to develop kind of a good game plan against her, so it makes sense. Cagliostro, I defer to what I said about the fairies. You guys are great. Your character's funny, tons of personality, great theme. You murder me. I understand how difficult zoning is, but you kill me, so I hate you just a little bit, but I also have respect for you, because I know that for every Lodiva you fight 9 Seoxes, and they reduce you to atoms. I assume, at least. Zoning's difficult in fighting games, so respect to you guys. Uel, actually, I'm a little surprised that we have such a bad win rate versus UL, but I guess it fits into what I was saying earlier, right? The two kinds of characters that really blow up grapplers are the really heavy zoners and the really heavy plus frame characters, right? Because grapplers, we basically have to find the time to mash on defense, because that's our only, like, we don't have a DP, and our mashing is not very good, but we have to find a gap to mash on, and it's the most, I think, UL, Seox number 1, UL number 2, Near number 3? What do you guys think? In terms of characters, in my opinion, it is the hardest to find your gap to mash under pressure. So this makes sense that UL is difficult. Onrey, if you play Onrey, you don't. Nobody plays Onrey. You guys are cool if you play him. You're very unique, but you don't play. No one plays Onrey. I'm sorry. We're moving on. No disrespect. He just doesn't exist. 6 matches. Usus, very cool character, another zoner, but a zoner I think that we have a little bit more recourse against, in the sense that he goes a little bit rush down every now and then, and that gives us an opening. Seox, we were just talking about this, right? This is the epitome of the plus frame character that blows up the grappler. To see him being one of our lowest win rates, that makes sense. Oh, Grimnir is actually our lowest win rate. We'll get to that. Vera? Apparently Vera is Ken, right? Vera is the most popular character. It's the character that we first developed a game plan against, but as we went higher and higher, the Veras are doing lots of different stuff. Vera is the character I had to learn the most against throughout my grind, and you know what? They're the character that we had to really adapt to in the very end there with Neophobia to get into Master, so, I mean, the Vera matchup holds a special place in my heart for sure, and it's just, you know, cool character, crazy waifu mommy, you can't fix her, she'll break you. Shout out to all the Vera players. Anila, great character, cool character. I'm surprised that we have such a high win rate. But I suppose maybe it's the kind of thing that, like, Anila maybe isn't as good at normal zoning as someone like Katarina is, right? It's a little easier to crush her spear. It's hard to say, actually. This is a hard one. Maybe it's because, again, we did fight a lot of Anilas earlier on. We were kind of smurfing on people. Like, I feel like I saw a lot less Anila in S++ than I did in, like, you know, B, A, S, right? There's a lot more Anila than, because she was new, I guess. She was the new Rising character. A lot more people were playing her. So I think this is kind of skewed by fighting a lot of people where we were kind of just like, when I came into this game, I had a lot to learn, but I was like too good for the B ranks and the A ranks and kind of the low S ranks as we went on, right? So I think that's kind of the culprit there for why we have such a high win rate versus Anila. Siegfried is Siegfried, right? Again, very popular character. We learned a lot. The Rekka rollable punishes, right? That was a big deal. This is a very fundamental character, kind of like Gran, right? But it doesn't have a ton of tricks. The Rekka is the closest thing, right? But obviously that's just, it's rock, paper, scissors, right? But it's nothing nuts. Shout out to the Siegfried players. Grimnir is the lowest win rate. Grimnir is the lowest win rate. This makes sense, actually, because this is the ultimate normal zoner character, right? Actually. Him and Beelzebub and like Catalina, maybe, and they're all roughly around that same sort of win rate there, right? You saw I found the least aggressive player in Granblue, right? It's really hard to get in on Grimnir as Ladiva. That Tornadoes covers so much of Ladiva can only get in horizontally because obviously if you jump, she's very easy to 2H. She doesn't have like a dive kick or anything like that to adjust her air momentum. So it makes sense that Grimnir is so hard for us. And look who it is, the big bad of the game, Near, and we have a 50% win rate, right? Ladiva, I'm not gonna make a tier list right now. Maybe at some point if you guys are interested, just for some clickbait. I think, by the way, I think tier lists for the most part are like, again, outside of not even where I am right now, where I've gotten to master. It can matter a little bit, but realistically, outside of like tournament play, like the really highest level, you can just be that much better than your opponent and win, right? So tier lists I don't think matter that much at even this level of play. I would still call this like low high rank play, I guess. Maybe like early master rank. Like this is like very, very low beginning of high rank play, where like the end of high rank play is like Gamera or something. And there's an ocean there, right? Like the gap between in my skill and like Gamera's skill. If you don't know, Gamera's like Ajita over in Japan, like maybe the best Granblue player in the world, right? The gap between my skill and his is bigger than the gap between my skill and like a C5. Don't get it twisted, right? But high rank is the biggest thing. But I would say it's like the beginning of high rank. Even here, I don't think tier lists matter that much. But hey. One thing about playing Near, you play the biggest villain of the game, everyone knows the matchup. Everyone labs against you, everyone wants to kill you, right? So it makes sense. People learn the matchup and we end up with a 50% win rate versus this character. We've talked about it a lot. Beelzebub, normal zoner character, right? Makes sense that he kind of blows us up. We actually is also our least fought character, so I guess there is a bit of a small sample size issue here. We could have just played a couple Beelzebubs when we weren't in such a great mindset and ended up with that. Belial, very cool character, very powerful too, right? Lots of pressure, lots of plus frame buttons, lots of mix-up stuff. 51% win rate. I feel like we have a game plan against Belial, a strong one, and sometimes we implement it and sometimes we don't, and that makes sense. Avatar Belial being a 75% win rate. I'm gonna say this: we haven't fought an Avatar Belial in a long time, right? And I think this is the kind of character that over the lifespan of the game is gonna get better and better and better, right? I talked about it very early on when we fought Avatar Belial, but this is a character that is probably really, really strong, maybe because of just how explosive the damage in this game is. Because normally this archetype of character where it's like, oh, they have very low health, but they have a lot of tools to make up for that, and like they can do really good damage, and they can have really good combos and neutral and etc. This character ends up being strong in basically every fighting game, right? Akuma. If you guys are familiar with Street Fighter, Akuma, right? Akuma is the archetypal character of this, right? And obviously, oh god, Street Fighter 6, Akuma with Drive Rush. If you guys have been watching Capcom, by the way, this shit's been fire. But yes, Akuma is the archetypal example of this. And Avatar Belial, I think, is strong. It just might be that the damage in Granblue is so goddamn high that having the lowest health in the game by a margin and doing damage to yourself in your own combos might be too much. Because Avatar Belial gets like one touch most of the time. Because like he'll do a combo, it'll do like 20% of his health. You'll do a combo, it'll do like 70%, and you just like throw him and he dies. Right? So it might be a little much, but I still think that this win rate, one, small sample size, two, we fought a lot of avatars early on. I think as the game meta progresses, this character's going to get better and better and better, and I imagine the Masters Avatar Belial is going to be horrifying. But obviously, at the end of the day, it's the Chip Potemkin matchup, for example, if you guys are familiar with that. Even if the character is really good, they make one mistake, and I get the whole of them once, and they die, right? Lucillus, I'm very surprised at how much Lucillus we fought, but I mean, he's a cool character. Honestly, I think he got a little overshadowed by 2B, because obviously he did. 2B is one of the more hyped releases for a DLC that I've seen in a little bit for a game of this size. But very cool character. I think Arxis did a great job. He's very unique, complicated. Him and 2B both very complicated, right? But they did a great job with him. He seems really fun to play, and he's very fun to fight against, too. Shout out to Lucillus mains, but apparently we have a really good... I feel like, yeah, I do feel comfortable playing against Lucillus. I don't know if it's actually just a good matchup for Ladiva, or if it's a good matchup for me, like if it makes sense to me. But he also a character with very good normals, but yeah, I feel like I honestly can't say. Like, it's not a small sample size either. This is our, like, top 3 most fought character, right? It just works out. So I'm not entirely sure, but I'm going to guess it's some combination of I have a decent game plan versus Lucillus, as well as maybe it's actually not a bad matchup for Ladiva, as funny as that might sound. And of course, the queen herself, 2B, 34 matches and like the top 10 most played, and she's been out for 3 days. Today's 23rd for me, by the way. It's the 24th for you guys, I think. No, it's 25th for you guys. So it's been 3 days, and he's already like in our top 10 most played characters. We can talk about that on a later date, but amazing character, obviously super well done, super cool character, awesome theme, awesome moveset. They just did everything right with 2B, right? But yeah, sorry, if you've listened to all of this, I'm glad, but I couldn't play anymore, man. I needed to calm down. I'm feeling a little more calm now. I'm feeling ecstatic, obviously, to get to Master. Yeah, we had some really low lows in this grind, man, but we kept our focus on learning and improving, and that's the end of the road. Yeah. Well, folks, there's gonna be a lot more Granblue coming your way, but at least for now, for the last time on the Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising Road to Master, if you made it this far in the video, then I got 3 things for you, more than ever. Number 1, if you liked the video, and I sure hope you did, get down there and like the goddamn video, man. We made it to Master. What are you doing? Like the video. Thank you so much for your guys' support on this journey here. It's free. It don't cost nothing. It greatly helps out the channel, and I appreciate it a lot, of course. For number 2, while you're down there, that subscribe button, that bell button, they're right there to keep you up to date with all this Granblue I'm throwing at you here. I mean, we're still going to be playing more Granblue. I might, to talk about it for a second here, I might keep the noon slot as Granblue. And then or just like Granblue Ranked matches in general. And then the 7 p.m. slot, I think, might turn into a bit more of a variety slot, in the sense that maybe we'll like do some Granblue content that isn't necessarily ranked matches, right? Maybe it'll be guides, maybe it'll be like a tier list or something. I actually have been wanting to do an OST tier list, because I've been really kind of mean to the music in this game. So maybe that might be coming up soon. Maybe it'll be a tier list. Maybe we'll play some Tekken 8. Maybe we'll play some Street Fighter 6. Maybe we'll play something that isn't even a fighting game. Whoa, we'll see. Right, but so noon PM is going to probably be the Granblue Ranked slot for a while here. But then 7 PM, you can get used to seeing some more variety content, I think, now that we're not necessarily on the full Road to Master grind. We might play some different characters, maybe even, we'll see. But yeah, if you want to stay up to date with all that, you hit those 2 buttons right there. And of course, for number 3, more important than whatever buttons you smash, or whatever algorithm-friendly interactions you hit me with, most importantly, I hope you had a great time hanging out today, man. You know I sure did. This feels awesome. And once again, I'm so appreciative for all the support you guys have sent, for all the nice comments, for all the encouragement, for all the tips. Having a great time with Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising. There's going to be a lot more Granblue and other things coming your way. And until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.